Hello everyone and welcome to week 3 of me making my own animated film. I hope you guys have had a great week. I know I have. As I said in the last video, I've been working on my animatic this week. And if you don't know what an animatic is, let me explain it to you guys. In short, an animatic is a preliminary version of your film. It's usually very loose and sketchy. This is not only a great way to show your animators, if you have those, or customers what the product is gonna look like, but also for me as an independent filmmaker, it's a great way for me to figure out pacing and all that stuff. I have never made an animatic before. I've made something similar, I guess, but this is like my first proper one. At first, I wasn't quite sure how to go about this. I've watched a bunch of YouTube videos on how other people have done them, and it seems like some people just draw the frames, put them into an editing software, and do all the stuff in there. And then I saw someone just make it in Adobe Animate, and that's what I wanted to do at first, but then I started playing around with Photoshop and just putting stuff into my editor, and I figured, that was the better way for me to do it, because I wanted this process to be as quick as possible, but still have like sort of a decent outcome. So that is what I decided to do. I used my spreadsheet, and I went shot to shot, used my backgrounds I made previously in 3D, and then I did some animation frames, very sketchy, very loose, for every shot, and it turned out quite alright, I think. I also feel like creating this animatic was a great way for me to actually see which shots are gonna be harder to animate later. In my spreadsheet, I've made sort of like a rating system from A to C, I think. What I like on the shots that I think are going to be easier or harder to animate later, but during making this animatic, I've really gotten to see which ones were harder and which ones are gonna demand more of me. Since I haven't made an animatic before, I wasn't sure how long this would take. I wasn't even sure I was gonna be able to do it in a week. I was thinking maybe this will take like 2 weeks, but I'm happy to say that I finished it in the week, like on the Sunday I finished it, and I was very happy about that. As you can see here, it took me about 5 days to finish it all, and I had some fun figuring out, my daily shot average and how many seconds of video a day I managed to do. I averaged around 5.5 shots per day and almost 30 seconds of video a day. I have no idea how long it takes professionals to do this, but that's the numbers anyway. And looking at this, it will be very interesting to see how long this, proper animation process will be. Because first we're doing roughs, and then we're doing cleanup, then we're doing color. I guess I'll see you in a couple of months, It has honestly been fantastic, seeing your idea go from just an idea to being a storyboard, then having some color, and now it's starting to move. Not very smoothly, but it's moving, a little bit. It's starting to feel a bit more real. And the animatic has landed on 2 minutes and 40 seconds, and that is without credits, so I'm pretty happy with that. I think that's alright for me, doing this alone. More would have been, this is already a lot of work for one person. These numbers might change later on when I'm animating and editing and stuff, but for now I feel like it's an alright length for me. And of course you guys will get a little bit of a sneak peek. Obviously I can't show you the whole thing because that wouldn't be fun, I feel like, so here's a little sneak peek. I hope you guys enjoy that. in some way. I guess this concludes my 3rd week making my film. And I've had a lot of fun with this one, and I can't wait to, keep on going. Next week, it's going to be a lot of backgrounds and concepting, if I have time for that. But, I mean, I'm probably going to spend a lot of time creating backgrounds. It's going to be fun to start making more rendered stuff now and not just sketching and stuff. So I hope you guys will stay tuned for that. Follow me on my socials if you want more updates. And yeah, I'll see you next week right here. Bye-bye.